So, you want to take your English to the next level. You probably think it's all about cramming more grammar rules or memorizing giant vocabulary lists. But what if I told you the most powerful way to boost your fluency is actually way simpler, and it's something you can start doing like right now? Let's dive into the one skill that really changes everything.
Hey, does this look familiar? For so many of us, this is where we start, right? A grammar book, a list of words to memorize. We figure if we just master these two things, we'll magically become fluent. And look, they're definitely important. But focusing only on these, that's a super common trap.
Yeah, this right here, this is what I call the common learning trap. It's the reason why you might know hundreds of grammar rules and vocabulary words, but you still feel kind of stuck or awkward when you actually try to have a conversation. Sound about right? Okay, so let's break it down. On one side, you've got what almost every learner pours their energy into, grammar and vocab. It makes sense. They're concrete, you can quiz yourself on them. But look at the other side. There's this giant empty space. This is the missing piece of the puzzle, listening. It's the glue that holds everything else together.
So if listening is the secret ingredient, what happens when we finally add it to the mix? Well, that's when we unlock the incredible power of sound. And believe me, it can totally transform your learning journey.
Think of it like this. Listening is basically exercise for your brain. And it's not about actively studying every single word you hear. Nope, it's about immersion. You are literally rewiring your brain to recognize the natural rhythm, the tone, and the flow of real spoken English. I mean, it's how we all learned our first language, right?
And once you commit to listening, this amazing chain reaction starts. It begins with just a simple daily habit. Soon, you'll find you understand spoken English way faster, with a lot less effort. And you know what happens then? You naturally start to speak more fluently because your brain has built this internal map of what real English is supposed to sound like.
Okay, so you're on board. But what does listening actually look like day to day? What should you be doing? Let's cook up a simple, effective daily menu for you.
The best part is you already have all this stuff. It can be your favorite podcast on your commute, a few English songs while you're making dinner, or even just a couple of short, fun videos you find online. The absolute key is to pick something you actually enjoy. That way, it feels less like studying and more like just living your life.
Now, this is probably the most important thing I'm going to say today. You need to let go of trying to be perfect. You do not have to understand 100% of what you hear, not even close. The real goal is just exposure, just getting the sounds in your ears consistently. Your brain will connect the dots over time, I promise. The pressure is off!
All right, so once you've got that daily listening habit down and you're feeling good about it, you might be ready to level up. If you want to really fast-track your pronunciation and fluency, let's talk about a powerful technique you can add to your routine. It's called shadowing. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You become the speaker's shadow. You're not just repeating the words, you're trying to copy everything. Their accent, their pace, the way their voice goes up and down. It's a much more active way of listening.
And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Seriously, you just listen to a short sentence from a podcast or a video, you hit pause, and then you repeat it out loud right away, trying your best to sound exactly like the person who just said it. That's it. You can start by doing this with just 1 or 2 sentences a day.
And the reason this works so incredibly well is that it builds a direct bridge between your ears and your mouth. It helps you catch and fix those little pronunciation mistakes and makes you so much more comfortable with the natural flow of English. It's a total game changer for sounding more fluent. But listen, whether you're just listening passively or you're doing this shadowing thing, neither one will work without this one last crucial piece. The real secret here is consistency.
So which is better, 10 minutes every single day or trying to cram for an hour just once a week? It's a no-brainer. Your brain learns so much better from short, regular practice than from one big, long session. It's just like building muscle at the gym. A little bit every day goes a long, long way.
And that's really the whole message right there. This isn't about finding hours of extra time that you don't have. It's about finding those small pockets, 10, maybe 15 minutes, and just dedicating them to listening. Those small habits, they add up and compound into massive progress over time.
So let's bring it all home. If you are serious about breaking through that plateau and really truly improving your English fluency,
the single most effective change you can make is this. Weave listening into the fabric of your life. Don't treat it like a chore, just make it a normal part of your routine, and you will see your understanding and your speaking just begin to transform. So, I'll leave you with this one question to act on. Forget about tomorrow or next week. What will you choose to listen to for just 10 minutes?
today. A song? A podcast? A video? Your path to fluency is right there waiting for you to press play.